Good morning, everybody. What's going on? My name is Will. Welcome back to another episode here on Calmsden Farms. Hope you guys are doing okay, and welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So I did have a little crop walk last night, and I think the oats are probably ready to go now, so that's good. Still no contracting now, unfortunately, but that's okay. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing okay. And yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So what else we're going to be doing today? Well, obviously we're going to be spending the morning. We're going to do another round of feeding again as per yesterday. So we're going to crack on. We're going to get that done. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing okay. And yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So obviously we have got ourselves a bit of money now, which is good. So yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, so I'm not sure about balers. I still need to ask them about balers, but yeah, that's not really a problem at the moment because we know we're going to be doing straw anyway. So I've got no real qualms with that. But yeah, obviously it'd be good if we could get a square bale. The only problem is with that is that we'll be shredding more straw at a time. That's the only problem actually. And obviously we've got all of this money that I can't. We're going to be shredding more straw at a time, which means we might go over the amount that they can have every day, which would actually be a slight problem. Thinking about it, so I don't know. Obviously, we've got all of the money that we just collected in yesterday. That was a really profitable contract, actually. So yeah. I'm hoping to get the cultivating on that, but we'll see. So yeah, so I hope that you guys are all doing okay anyway, and yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So obviously, just as per normal this morning, we're just going to start off by just doing a bit of cultivating. The only problem actually, the only problem with that is that if I do that today, the straw will get wet, which I haven't actually considered. So maybe we'll have to round bale it as we go along. I'd rather not have it get wet. Have we got any other clear... Well, I can't really do anything else anyway at the moment, so... Yeah. But yeah, it looks like the oats are ready to go, so that's good. But yeah, obviously, the problem that I've got, like I said, is that the straw's going to be potentially... Well, will be rained on tomorrow, because the forecast is for some rain. That's obviously still there. I might actually keep that on the ramp from now on, I don't know yet. So yeah, so do some rain tomorrow. The next clear day is the 17th. That's a little bit late, to be fair. I don't really want to be going that far. Yeah, I don't really want to be going that far unless I absolutely have to. Hello, mate. So yeah, we could be doing with... I don't know. I really don't know how to do that. Woohoo! That was a bit silly. We've got to crack on. We've got to harvest those oats because obviously, yeah, they are ready to go. And then obviously we need to then have a little look at potentially... I don't know if I'm going to be ploughing that field yet. I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully just cultivating it because we stone picked it last year. So I'll be a bit surprised if it still needs stone picking this year. Or if there's any kind of stone in it, I should say. But yeah, so I hope you guys are all doing okay anyway, and yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. But even 2 days ain't really going to cut it. We're going to need more than 2 days on that field. Just to harvest the field, we're going to need more than 2 days. Because obviously it's still quite a big field. Just as well that we split it, to be fair. Obviously, yeah, I need to get them under cover, so I don't know. I don't know what to do about that, actually. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Because obviously it's going to rain tomorrow. We can windrow them over, I suppose, if we need to. Yeah, I don't know why I switched the engine off, there's no point in that. Got a little bit of food left. Honey. So I filled up another wall pallet last night. It's good. So yeah, we'll just let this just load up into here. Let that mix for a minute. Now I'll come back and grab another one. Well, I'll go back and grab another one right now. Okay. So we're definitely getting through them. I just hope we'll have enough. We should do. We should have enough space. Yeah, I don't know what to do then, really. Obviously, we've got to start that anyway. But yeah, obviously it's going to rain tomorrow, so... It's only for bedding, it's not exactly... People leave straw outside during the winter. Not on the ground though, but yeah. Obviously I've got nothing else to do, so... So yeah, we're a little bit behind on feeding, because obviously we had 2 days where we were ill, so we need to get the feeding back up. Like I said, we're going to an everyday regime now. Because they've eaten up a lot of the grass that was missing. So a lot of the grass that the sheep gained when we'd sold a few has now been eaten. So we gotta do some more feeding. I see a few more pallets, I think. We'll go sort these guys out. That is the only thing that worries me about doing squares, actually, is that we're chopping more straw than what they actually need. And therefore we'll run out of it quicker. And actually, a lot of it will just go into waste in the muck pile, which is not really what we want. So, yeah. We'll carry on with rounds for the time being. But obviously, yeah, I just got to consider how I'm going to do it. I mean, as long as it doesn't rain a huge amount tomorrow. It's a little bit unclear what's going to happen tomorrow, so... And obviously we've got another clear day. It's not gonna affect it that much. Like I said, people leave straw outside. I know they're clumped together, but it's the same sort of idea, isn't it? Fire this thing up. There we go. That needs sorting actually at some point because it's a bit of a mess. I'll switch that off. There you go. Right, so that should start coming through there in a second. It's already will come out. That's actually totally full as well. Didn't actually realise that. For some reason it hasn't actually updated. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, that's I'll switch that back off. So that's actually totally filled. I don't know if this is actually going to create forage now. So we don't need to give them any more then. For some reason I don't know why it's not updating. That's a bit odd. But yeah, we'll see. As you guys can see, it started overflowing, so we don't want that to happen. That's okay. So we'll get this shut. And then we'll do the same as what we did yesterday. So yeah, I think we'll just take the hit. I mean, we'll have to at some point because of the size of the field, really. If I really wanted to stop that, we would split the field again into 4 parts, but I ain't gonna bollocks doing that. But at least it's split into 2, so it's not as big as what it was. I'm so glad it's split into 2. To be fair, I missed one of the drilling rotations, which was why I split it into 2 originally, but it's actually going to help us out with this as well. But obviously, if the oats are ready, they got to go, so... And it's actually warm enough at the moment that really the water, the rain is not going to affect us. Okay, let me drop that. So we're not actually going to need this other bale then, because they're totally full. For some reason it didn't update, but it's overflowing, which is obviously not what we want, so... That stayed there perfectly. Oh, bollocks. We've not really done very well there, have we? I didn't mean to take that off. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do that. And grab a silage. But, I kind of feel like maybe I should be using the JCB, but I do like using this. I think this is the last of last year's bales, because the next set is behind us over there, which is the stuff that we got off that top field. It's not particularly good, but it'll do for what we want. Okay, if I don't whack myself on the head. But yeah, that is the problem if I decide to do squares, is that A, we've got to change the machinery, which I don't really want to do. And B, oh dear, that's heavy. And B, like I said, we'll be spreading more straw than what we actually need, and we risk a lot of it having to just go into the muck heap, because we've given them too much. So, God, this is heavy, isn't it? Up we go. Come on. Woohoo! On 2 wheels. Yeah, that's the only problem with that. So I don't know if this is going to make forage, and we might need to add a bit more hay. They really didn't take that much more hay, did they? So they're good. Just obviously the cows we've got to keep in. So they were running, well, they were running very, very low on food, so. And obviously, yeah, while we wait for the oats to dry out, we may as well do something a bit useful. Yeah, hopefully it's only going to rain very briefly tomorrow. That's what I'm banking on. Ideally we need 3 clear days, but by the looks of that forecast, July's rainfall at the moment is diabolical. And the look at that upcoming forecast, we're not going to get 3 clear days. That's ideally what I need, but I can't wait forever. And if we have to take a bit of hit to the straw, we have to take a bit of hit to the straw. But it's not going to be really wet. It can stay out for a little while if we need it to. I don't know why that hasn't updated. I ain't got a Scooby. Don't know. Yeah, we haven't got 3 clear days. We'll quite easily not have 3 clear days again this month. Just sucks it's going to rain tomorrow. We don't have to do it all today anyway. We're just not really getting any more contract work, which is just disappointing. Anyway, I'll let that mix for a little while. Okay, there's no pellets on that one. One there. So yeah, just 3 pallets actually. Going quite well actually with the strawberries. I think I can do some strawberry juice at some point. Bollocks. The other thing is how the these are doing. Fine. They're running a bit low on seeds, but nothing that really matters about that. So a lot of the manure will be going into here, but obviously they're not really using a tremendous amount of manure. But that's originally why I put it over here, but we've got too much manure already. So we can either get some more greenhouses, which sounds like a really good idea to be honest. Because this is what literally supported us the entire winter. Excellent. So we're filling this up quite nicely. I say I'm doing it as we go along to make life a little bit easier. It's not really one big rush then, is it? Even 3 clear days is going to be very, very difficult. Because it means we have to harvest in one day, bale in one day, and stack in one day. Just, yeah. Like I said, we got to crack on. We got to get it done. It's not a particularly it's not a particularly big problem, to be honest. So I ain't gonna really stress too much about it. So I think this will still be. So we just reduced the hay slightly. But that's okay. Just means we've got a little bit less in here. But That's not really an issue for me. So we'll go ahead and we'll do what we usually do. Take this over, drop it off, do another round of straw, do another round of manure. Might have to get a bigger manure. Well, don't know, I might have to get a bigger manure pit, but that fits quite well there, to be honest. Hopefully it's not going to rain until like tomorrow afternoon. That'd be good. Just slowly just trundle around here. That's good. It's very tight in the shed, isn't it? Get that taken off. Plonk this on. Excellent. We'll see if we need to blow all of this straw. I'm not sure they'll need all of this. We might do. Right, so I'm trying to get rid of the straw. Looks like they might well do. Oh no, that's it. Bowls! So about half thing. I suppose we're losing half as well though, because we're off for 2 days. So we're actually minus 2 barrels anyway. Right, is this actually going to start? Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's an old tractor, but yeah. Let's get this all opened up. As you can see, they seem to be putting a lot more manure in every day. I'm not sure we're actually getting through it. I think we're just... I'm not sure we're actually cleaning it up. I think we're just making more, I think. That's okay, it's not an issue. It's a good thing, really. Obviously, the more manure, the more free fertiliser we got, but yeah. I don't know how much it's going to spread. The other option is that we spread it on our oats. But obviously this could be useful for the greenhouses, whereas the slurry would be better on the... I don't know actually. I really don't know. I need to think about that. We put an OSR in there anyway this year. Because obviously that's one of the earliest ones to be done, so we're going to be putting some OSR in. And then once the OSR is done, we'll jump onto, well, ideally we need some corn, but obviously I can't do that right this second, so... Where should we go? Should we go... I don't know whether I want to muck spread that field actually. I think we'll need a different muck spreader because like I said, ours has got lime in it. I'm not sure if it's empty. If it's empty, it'll be alright. But like I say, I can use this lot for the vegetables. But the vegetables are not going to be using this amount of manure. Alex things. I love this little setup. It's just a little bit difficult to get it off at the end here. I might push that up as well shortly. No, I might. I will be pushing that up shortly. We can bring it all forward, it's not an issue. Drop that. Excellent. So yeah, this is the other lot that we're going to be feeding pretty soon. That's alright there, isn't it? For now, anyway. So yeah, that's everything done, and it's not even up as 10 yet. This is it now, I can't do anything else. Shame we haven't got this. Tomorrow's clear and then the next day's going to be rain, because at least once it's bad they're packed together. Oh well, let's see how we get on. But yeah, it should be 1-1-1. So, 1 day of harvest, 1 day of bale, 1 day of... I'm not sure that's how it's going to work though, because there's a lot in that field. But yeah, so we need to crack on, we need to get that done. The only thing is if I do that, what am I going to be doing at the end of the month? Well, don't know. Like I said, we've got some cultivations to do, we've got some other faffing around to do. I don't know. We're not going to do all of this, but I don't think we're going to get the clear weather anyway. So I just suddenly realised the bales that we why are we driving this back into? I did that again yesterday. I just suddenly realised the bales that are in there. Shit. Bollocks. Oopsies. The bales that are still in there are actually the first cut off that top field. The stuff that's in the pit is the second cut. Excellent. Right, I'll take this off. I don't know if we're going to use all of that tomorrow, hopefully. We can take another bale out. Stick that back on. There we go. I can't see it being an issue, to be honest. So the harvesting should be done today. It's only being used for bedding, so... And like I said, people leave them outside all the time. I just don't know how much we're actually going to be able to do. So yeah, like I said, this is ready now after 2 weeks, which is good. So yeah, we can do some drilling very early August of the OSR, which will be very early. But that's good. If we're sticking with this round, I can pay some money back. We may as well. Have they already cultivated that? Looks like they have. Christ. Well, that's a bit of money missing, unfortunately. Nothing available. Oh well. Right, well, if there's nothing available, we've got to crack on with our own work. Like I say, bugger the rain tomorrow, I don't really care too much. The actual crop will be dry. The straw, it is what it is. I think we'll probably be handballing it in with a telehandler. Because obviously the stacker would be quite difficult to stack that in there. I haven't really got any sheds that are really stackable. As we found out when we were doing the squares, square hays were a pain in the arse to stack, so they just fell over everywhere. So we're going to be handballing them in, which could take a little while. If we have to emergency stack, we can, I suppose, but... see how we get on. We should have this job done today. Hopefully, that is. Yeah, they've already cultivated the bloody thing. Wow, that must have been quick. Alright, let's start this thing up. I'll push that back into the field in a minute. Right, we want to be putting, not that. What's that button? There you go. Excellent. So yeah, the oats are ready to go. We've got the combine out, so it was just pointless to put it away for no reason. So yeah, away we go. So again, this is going to be, well, this is our first field of the year for us, obviously. So I might try and muck spread it, but obviously the muck we can keep hold of. The slurry is a bit of a different story. I don't know if we can direct inject some slurry in. No, because we've got the dribble bar, haven't we? Which obviously makes it a bit more difficult. Well, I suppose we could dribble bar it in actually, if we're going to, well, we would have to plough it if we dribble bar. Because we've got loads of slurry and loads of digestate at the moment. So, I'm going to have to dribble bar then, aren't I? Oh, I'm going to have to dribble bar. Well, I'm not going to have to, but I will be dribble barring. I've got nowhere for the slurry to go at the moment. So, yeah. Now this is going to be a bit more interesting. I might reinstate some grass corners on this, because I have drilled it quite far up. I think I drilled it before I put the fence in, which means we're going to be almost hitting the fence. The fence might have to come out if it's too difficult. So this is going to be slow as anything. See, we were trying to maximise the space, but that is just ridiculous. Be very, very careful I don't scratch anything. We are literally millimetres to spare. Though so far so good. Oh, he says as he doesn't make it round the bend. Looks right. There's a bit missing there actually. I think this, we've gone a bit far with this, I think. That looks all okay, doesn't it? Actually, it's not too bad. Obviously, that's taken it quite slowly to get around there. And then we got this bush here, which is quite a big bush, unfortunately. Come on, there we go. Excellent. That's good. Looks quite good, doesn't it? Hopefully we're actually going to get round. We are halfway around the headland at 46%. Shouldn't take us too long to get this fair done. We're not going to be going crazy or anything, but I'd like to be in a position where we actually have enough to actually finish the field. 72%. This could be pretty tight. Right, we're going to have to pull that out, unfortunately. Otherwise it's going to be in the way. Right, let's do that. Drop that. Yeah, they've already broken that up. Wow. Fair enough. Must have done that this morning. Just like we're ready to get it all broken up as well. Looks alright, doesn't it? Why did it... There's a lot of dust coming out the top there. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's just shed a load of dust out the back as well. See if we can line that up nicely with that. Yeah. Round we go. Excellent. To be fair, I can't wait to start getting out of the contracting now, because we're at that position where soon we will be dropping the contracts, and I say I can't wait. I do like doing the contracts, don't get me wrong, but I can't wait to obviously be the owner of my own destiny, if you like. Not being told by someone else what to do. I.e. this lot. Because obviously, if there's rain due and this was for a customer, this straw, I'd be a bit less go for it, but yeah. As long as the actual oats are dry, I'm not really that fussed. I mean, people leave the straw outside anyway. Whereas at least our straws can be kept indoors. For that exact reason, because obviously we use it for bedding, so... Doing alright, I mean. I don't know, I might need some lime as well, actually. So there is plenty to obviously get down. Question is 16 days enough? Oh, long. That's how many days we've got left of the month, 16. So yeah, we're pretty much halfway through. Because obviously I take the last few days of the month off. Because I can't work all of the time. Yeah, we'll finish up on the 28th, so it's 6 and 6. Sorry, not 6 and 6. 8 and 8. That looks terrible where I've gone through there. Well, at least we know I definitely remember to fertilise it long. Well, I suppose that don't mean anything. But yeah, so we're going to be doing a bit to the field. Like I said, ideally I want another gas builder, because that's going to be fun, otherwise. Because that, we did go a bit tight around the edge there. I mean, that's okay, there's a bit of grass along there. Lovely cattle looking beautiful. Not a huge amount coming off of this, but enough for now. I don't know how many barrels this is going to make. Don't know. It's good that it's in half though. I'm so glad it's in half. It does make life a lot easier. Mm-hmm. 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 I should have actually unloaded it there, to be honest. I'm not sure I'm actually going to get to the end here. I don't think I am, though. We're just going further and further back, I think. Past the point of no return. Hopefully we'll have this done. Stop! Thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 Looking good. We should have this done today, I'm hoping. And then we can come and we can bathe it tomorrow. Hopefully the rain's going to be tomorrow afternoon. What the hell's happened there? Mm-hmm. 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 Well, we're getting there. Lovely. Mm-hmm. There we go. Right, that's done. Excellent. So we'll come along and we'll hopefully bail it tomorrow, providing the weather's not terrible. Otherwise it'll just have to stay out for a bit longer. It is what it is, isn't it? I can't really change that, unfortunately. So we'll let it to rest for a little while. Like I said, and then we'll just come back and we'll just bail it tomorrow. Whether we should be bailing it today, possibly, I don't know, but we're not, so get that taken off. Gone are the days at the moment that I'm working late, because there's no real benefit to doing that, unfortunately. Excellent. Looks alright though, doesn't it? There's a fair amount of straw in there. So yeah, the John Deere should be done tomorrow as well. Go ahead and pick that up and I can use that on the baler. It's alright to me. I should really be baling it today, to be honest, but it is what it is, isn't it? Excellent. It's alright, doesn't it? Hopefully we can drive out of here easy enough. It's alright to me. Now we'll go pick up the second load. So we'll come back tomorrow, we'll come bale it, and we'll also do, so yeah, we'll just handball it into the shed. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, the store's not too bad. Obviously it can get a little bit damp, so there's not really an issue there. Need to up the camera up as well. Doesn't really matter. We're not in any rush to do anything really, are we? So. Whey! We just dropped the header off the front. That's not what I wanted to do. I'll leave it there. Excellent. We'll just put this thing away. That didn't actually take too long at all, to be honest. I thought it might take more than one day to do that, but that didn't take too long. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, yeah. Just reverse that into the shed. Excellent. Obviously come tomorrow then we'll oh, is that going to shut? Hopefully there's enough space there. Excellent. Don't quite have enough of that. So I'm hanging on to the money because the John Deere will be done tomorrow. Ideally I want the John Deere on the baler because that tractor's a little bit small. And obviously the JCB's on rows, which is not really ideal, and on the mixer. To be fair, actually, that'd be quite a nice tractor for the mixer. Yeah, I don't like the red. I don't like that. That would actually be quite a nice tractor, actually, on the mixer. Literally just as a mixture. It's quite a big expensive tractor for the mixer though, to be fair. Yeah, I could do something a bit smaller actually. Buy a new Fent for that. Well, that'd be a bit small, I think. I don't know. Why is that so expensive? Has that got... Don't know. You can't even put a new engine on it. Well, want another tractor, but we don't quite have the money. We're not a million miles away, but we don't quite have the money. Right, that is going to do us for today. I hope you guys have all enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Till next time, everybody, thanks ever so much for watching, and we'll see you all again soon. Ta-da for now.